When a partner walks away, the brain registers it as a survival emergency. That visceral panic drives you to reach for your phone, convinced that one more text can fix everything right now. But chasing her only proves that her decision to leave was correct. It signals that your emotional stability is entirely dependent on her presence, which removes any reason for her to respect the connection she just walked away from. To reverse this, we use the magnetic reset protocol. It is a 6-step framework designed to override your panic and replace it with a calculated, disciplined silence. The goal is to reach a state of emotional detachment. When you stop providing her with the validation of your pursuit, she is finally forced to sit with the reality of your absence and evaluate what she actually lost. Because the current dynamic is broken, your natural instincts will likely lead to further rejection. Logic dictates that you must do the opposite of what your emotions suggest to regain your standing in the relationship. Step 1 is the communication freeze. This isn't just about not talking, it's a mental pivot. Stop asking to get her back. Start objectively looking at why she decided to leave. To ensure you don't break the freeze during a moment of weakness, use a physical journal. Whenever you feel the need to explain yourself to her, write it in the notebook. Keep those thoughts away from any digital device. On the left, we see the effect of reactive messaging. It creates noise and pressure. On the right, we see the power of the freeze. By switching to Do Not Disturb mode, you replace noise with a silence that demands attention. Step 2 is the silent upgrade. Words have lost their value in this dynamic, so you must stop using them. Shift your energy into physical actions that speak for you. This requires hitting a baseline of self-improvement. Focus on your fitness, lean into your career goals, and refine your personal presentation. These are objective markers of growth that don't require her permission to achieve. The protocol fails if you try to fake this. If you're posting sad quotes or manufacturing fun photos for social media, you're still acting for her benefit. Genuine growth only happens when you completely stop caring if she is watching. When you combine total silence with real, visible progress, you create a vacuum. She expected you to be stuck where she left you. Seeing you move forward without her forces her to re-examine her choice. Step 3 is the calmly unavailable protocol. Eventually, she will reach out with a low-stakes message just to see if you're still waiting. You need a specific plan for that moment. There is a difference between being petty and being unavailable. Ignoring her to get a reaction is a game. Being genuinely busy with your life is a position of strength. If you respond with something snarky or emotional like this, you've lost. It tells her she still has the power to upset you and that you've been sitting around resenting her. Instead, keep it polite and brief. By stating you're busy and doing well, you signal your life has moved into a new phase where she is no longer the central priority. Step 4 is to inject mystery. Start doing things outside your old routine. Meet new people, visit new places, and explore interests completely separate from your past relationship. If she can predict your Saturday night, she feels in control. When she can no longer track your movements, her curiosity takes over. Attraction thrives on the unknown. By breaking your old patterns, you stop being a predictable part of her past, becoming a new, interesting version of the man she knew. Step 5 is to rebuild without revenge. If your only goal is to make her jealous, you're still letting her dictate your actions. You have to let go of the need for payback. The goal is to reach a point where your self-esteem is built on your actual accomplishments, not on whether she notices them. That is where you find real stability. Notice the power dynamic. Because you were left, the balance tilts heavily in her favor. She had the choice. Step 6, the mindset shift. A relationship is an energy investment. By reclaiming your focus, you naturally balance the scales. This process shows you haven't lost anything permanent. You've simply closed one chapter of a connection that wasn't working. As you evolve, you realize the old relationship had to end for a better you to exist. By the end of this protocol, the dynamic flips completely. You decide if she still has a place in your life. The protocol is active. You've stopped the desperate habits that were pushing her away, and you have replaced them with a foundation of self-reliance. By choosing to grow instead of beg, you have changed the narrative. She's no longer walking away from a man falling apart. She's watching a man move toward a better future with quiet resolve. If this helped you gain some perspective, like the video and share it with someone who is currently struggling with a breakup. Subscribe for more detailed breakdowns on behavioral psychology and self-improvement. In the end, the most attractive thing you can be is someone who doesn't need a specific outcome to be okay. When you master your own reactions, you regain the stability that real respect is